RG also asks, which wrestlers were obnoxious when they were drunk?
About all of them. I tell you who's a little, and I love him to death, is Jeff. Jeff is he's gonna be the life of the party if he makes somebody mad. He don't give a crap. So he was I don't remember Buddy Landell. He was another one. Love him to death too. But when they get drunk, man, they were too much. I'm trying to think, because I didn't hang around with the guys who got drunk. I just didn't like that. You know, I never got drunk. I may have drank a beer or two, but I never really wanted to. If you get drunk, you're out of control. You can't defend yourself. You can't do nothing. May not even get the proper signal. Somebody could be shooting at you and you wouldn't know it. So anyway, it's a bad thing if you go out on the road and you want to get hammered a little bit and then you're not aware of everything that's going on. Here was another one. I think was he was a football player. TNA used him one time. Black guy. God, I can't remember his name.
Pac-Man Jones.
Pac-Man Jones. Boy, don't get him hammered. Oh my God. He was. But anyway, let me say this. The reason I don't know a lot of people who were buttholes when they got drunk is I stayed away from them because they were trouble. Mm-hmm. And the only reason I know Jeff is because I like him. He's like my brother, really. And I'd get around him, and boy, he'd have a hell of a time. But he could be a little trying sometimes.
How would he wind you up when he didn't?
Just fucking around, fucking with everybody. He wasn't fucking me. He just fucked with everybody, and didn't give a shit, you know. And you ask him about it the next day. He said, "Oh man, you know, whatever." He never even say anything about it. But he was funny, but he was relentless.
I suppose because you didn't really hang around with hard drinkers in that sense. But do you know anyone who would go out to a bar looking for a fight? Because obviously most wrestlers will just want to be insular, not be bothered, but there's got to be a couple who are just absolutely looking for a fight.
The ones that looked for a fight, they didn't last. Because you could damn sure get a fight in a bar. You were a wrestler, you could get it real quick. Because guys, they don't give a shit how tough you are. You go in there, you push around, and all of a sudden here's this damn big old hard-nosed farmer redneck guy, and all of a sudden he knocks your lights out or hit you with a beer bottle. I'll tell you who was, forget those other two I said. God, what's his name? I managed him in WWE, the Spanish guy.
Alberto, yeah.
Alberto Del Rio. Brother, when he got drunk, when he got a little soused up, he was very, very, he was there. He was on you. So, and I was in a bar, and the only reason I was there is because the motel, the hotel we were staying was right there. And the restaurant was right there. So I just went in there a second, and Del Rio was in there, and he was drinking, had a lot of English guys around, and he said something, and the English guy said something, and the next thing, there was a beer bottle come right over his head. Bam! I saw him the next day. He didn't get laid out of it, but his eye was all black. And I said, "What happened?" "Oh, you know. Some of those English guys just hit him with the bottle upside the head, and of course they threw him out and threw Del Rio out. And I don't even think he went to the hospital. He just went back and put some ice on his eye and went and got on the bus the next day.
All in a day's work.
No, yeah, it is.